So this one is going to be the Parr with 2 R's. It's a Jonathan Styles design. I absolutely love Jonathan and his designs. Rose gold coated 14C 28N steel with black G10. All right, let's take a look. I mean, based on the box size, kind of get a feel. It might be a fixed blade. Let's see. All right, of course you got a sheath there. That's a good sign. And then the good old stuff, wiping cloth. All right. If you're ready, I'm ready. Now, I want to say I saw some pictures of this knife, and I was expecting it to be a little bit larger. So I'm expecting it to be this small. If I can get this tape here, that'll be great. Thank you. But then again, you know, a lot of times for everyday carry, right? If you're not out there hunting, surviving, right, bushcrafting, a small fixed blade EDC here might just be the recipe the doctor order. And oh man, listen, this geometry right here, that is absolutely my cup of tea. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My cup of tea for sure. A nice little whiny sheep's foot blade. Sign me up all day. All right, let's get a closer look. Check that out. Looking beautiful. It's almost a straight edge. There's maybe a tad bit of belly in there somewhere. Pretty much a full flat grind with 14C 28N steel. Again, called the Parr, Jonathan Styles design. Then we have this black G10. It's a little bit on the smoother side, so it's not the sort of granular looking G10 that's a little bit more grippy. Maybe it was intentional on this one, right? It's a little bit more on the smooth side. Now, it looks like it might be a full tang construction. I know lately a lot of companies have been doing a lot of skeletonized tangs on fixed blades, but this one seems narrow enough. It might just be a full tang construction. There is a lanyard hole or lanyard solution back there, and it looks like TA hardware pretty much on both sides. So the hammer grip, right? I'm able to get a full 4-finger grip. There's a tad bit right here. I have average size hands, but there's a tiny bit of a finger choil going on there, right? So that's a little bit on the smaller side. Kind of wish it was a little bit bigger. Maybe it only captures half my index finger on the finger choil, if anything, but it does allow you to get a better grip on the knife that way. Obviously, this geometry is going to be great for utility cuts, draw cuts, very utilitarian design. Again, my absolute cup of tea, my favorite geometry of them all. I love me a good warning sheep's foot all day, every day. And then after that, I love my drop points and clip points and everything else. But this right here is really my top preference. Even though I enjoy, again, all kinds of geometries in general, and I do rotate across all of them pretty often. So pretty good small form factor. It's probably, I mean, this is pretty light. Probably not all that heavy at all. Sheath experience, right? Very good. No rattle there. Side to side. Feels pretty good. Taking out of the sheath. Pretty decent. All right, just as you would expect. And just a very straightforward clip here, really. Right, only have holes on one side. They're all equally spaced out, so you can move the clip up and down whichever way works best for you. And just a very straightforward, no frills type of sheath there, without a doubt. So that's what you got going on here, cooking for this recipe. A drain hole there as well, but overall, solid sheath experience and a pretty sweet little fixed blade. Right? Absolutely digging it, no doubt about it. I'm excited to actually carry this one and see what the carry experience is going to be like. But so far, so good. Absolutely making a great first impression. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Either this one or this one. Peace.